2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
When I first got the email from Gary, I was extremely excited that he asked me to perform this piece, but then I got the music and I looked at it and I said, oh my goodness, how am I going to be able to prepare this? Because it was challenging both technically and challenging rhythmically. And it's a lot of time signatures I had never seen before.
Looking at it, it just didn't appear to have any connection or flow through it. Like everything seemed, at least from looking at my part, to be kind of random. And also hard to go along with the randomness.
I think that with more older classical pieces, there's a certain harmonic predictability, I guess. But with this, there isn't so much, so you kind of have to work a little bit harder to make musical sense.
You have to develop a whole different sense of hearing because it's not like the intervals are so different, and until you get used to what they should sound like normally you don't play them, so it's kind of hard to make sure they're right.
You also have to worry about your time signatures, and you really, really have to count. I mean, if you lose count in one measure, you are thrown off for the rest of it.
And once you actually start to play it, the piece makes sense. There's just like a certain continuity within the whole piece, like themes from the first section will be repeated later on in places you wouldn't expect them.
Mostly it's taught me not to be intimidated by this type of music because normally if I had heard this or even when I saw the music I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, this contemporary world that we don't really get to experience very often. But now that I've worked through this piece and really started to understand this type of music, it's really helped.
If I listen to any other contemporary music, I'll have new ideas of how to listen to it and try and make connections and try and imagine what the piece is so that I can understand it better when I listen to it.
It's not every day you get to play a piece by a living composer. So often you have to go on what's traditionally been done in your own inferences on the music, but we're going to get to hear her ideas and hear what she actually wanted.
You really don't think of composers as being normal people because they just compose this amazing piece and you think, oh my god, I can, she's so not on my level, but at the same time, they're just regular people. I mean, you can just talk to them like I'm talking to anybody. So I'm extremely excited.
Yes, I have a question. On measure 16, everybody else is on and yet Icelandic staccato. I'm just wondering what inspired you to do that?
Okay, this is again making a sound world that is complex rather than just one idea, just one sound. And so you have kind of attack. When you do pizzicato, it's more strong, it's stronger than this arco, and there's an attack. So by doing that, you are making that a very different sound. Let me just quickly, let's do that. Let's do that with the arco, let's do something. Okay, now do it with pizzicato. Did you hear the difference?
It adds a percussive element to it.
It's more complex. You might say my ears might sound old. You are inviting audience to hear. What was that? That's different. Who is doing that?
I'm absolutely grateful for Network for New Music for reaching out to us and allowing Patricia, Cameron, Matt, and I to play this piece. It's absolutely phenomenal, and it's the highlight of my week to be able to come here.